In this video, we're just going to introduce tree diagrams. So you might want to take a minute to look at this. A bag contains 5 counters, 3 are blue and 2 are red. And a counter is picked and then replaced. And that's going to be important for this question, the fact that we replace the counter. And then another one is picked. And a tree diagram is drawn to show all the outcomes. So if we look at this, this is the first choice. You pick a blue counter. And then here we pick another blue counter. So this one here is 2 blue counters. And to get here, we've picked a blue and then a red. And to get here, we picked a red and then a blue. And this one is a red and then a red. Now the first thing we need to do is to find these values, which brings me to the first point about tree diagrams, is that on the tree diagram, the branches here add together to give 1. So if this is 2 over 5, then A will be 3 over 5. And that's obvious as well because there are 3 blue out of 5. So we pick a blue counter, we put it back, and so the value of B here will be 2 out of 5 because there's 2 red counters out of 5. And if we pick a red counter and then we put it back, and we pick another red counter, this is still 2 over 5. Now before I go on and answer these probability questions here, one of the key things to do with a tree diagram is to actually fill in the end points here. Now this is 2 blue counters. So to get here, I picked a blue and another blue, which means I'm going to multiply these 2 probabilities together. The and means multiply. So 3 over 5 times 3 over 5 gives me 9 over 25. Now I can't simplify this anyway, but if I could, I wouldn't. I would leave it as it is. So this one is 6 over 25. And I think we then repeat that with 6 over 25 again. And the end is 2 times 2, which is 4 over 25. Now they're all over 25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add together these. 4 and 6 is 10, 16 and 9 is 25 over 25. Now 2 blue counters, now I can answer the probabilities by the way, 2 blue counters, I just look where I end up with 2 blue counters, which is here, and I've done the calculation already, it's just 9 out of 25. Only 1 blue counter. Well here I get 2, here I get a blue and a red, so I want this one, here I get a red and a blue, so I want this one, and here I get red and red, so I don't want this one. And I want this one or this one. There's 2 ways of doing it. This one or this one. And or means add. So I'm going to add these 2 together. And because the denominators are the same, I write that down as 12 over 25. In the next video, we're going to look at tree diagrams when we don't replace these sorts of counters.